Beautiful people, my friends, my lovers, my cuties. I think we fixed that. That looks much better. How y'all doing? It's been a while. We have been taking some time to recalibrate. Oh my word, let me tell you, when I say Lionsgate, the full moon, Mercury stationing direct, like yeah, so it's very, very important during this time to really take care of ourselves. So that's what we've been doing. But it's all love, and I've had you on my mind for all the time that I was resting. I was just thinking about the collective. I was thinking about my people. I was thinking about us. I was thinking about love. I was thinking about this community that we're forming here. So I want to extend my love to you, and I hope that you also have been taking care of yourself. Um, it's a beautiful time, but it's also not an easy time. You've been getting so many updates and upgrades on an energetic level, on a spiritual level. So yeah, so I've been tending to myself, and just rest and ease are just a part of my regimen. They're part of how I take care of myself, how I operate. They're part of my framework for life, honey. Like, we don't do nothing without resting, okay? We rest as much as we work. In fact, we rest more. We rest more, especially for my empresses and my goddesses and my divine feminine. Like, when that menstrual cycle is hitting, like, listen to your body. We get data, we get information from our body. Like, we can flex, we can flex about that. So um yeah, it's all love, and I've missed you all. Let's get into the sound bowl. I am using a different format. I usually shoot, what is that? Is that horizontally? So I thought, let's do vertical today and see how that goes. Quite like it, but let's open up with a little bit of a sound bowl and then get into some downloads, get into the reading. Do you like that? Do you like the sound of that? So quick download, right? While resting and just allowing myself to calibrate and allowing these new energies to settle, right? Because when we're creating new realities and we're stepping into a new reality, it's very important that we allow ourselves to understand that we are in co-creation with the universe. Also, I don't have my usual accessories today. We're gonna be playing around with shades, okay? Like, I have a babushka vibe going on. I think this is gonna be my uniform also. Like, this will be like my priestess uniform, this will be like time to get to work uniform. But I digress. When we are resting and we allow ourselves to rest mentally, emotionally, spiritually, energetically, we affirm we affirm the understanding that we are in co-creation with the universe, that we are in relationship, that we are in communion. The universe is us and we are the universe. God is us and we are God. But the truth is an amalgamation of individuality and unity. The one and the one that is all and the one that is you, because you're unique. Like, in the spiritual community, you hear things like, oh, we're all one, and everybody is you. Absolutely, we're all manifestations and expressions of one consciousness, but don't get it twisted, boo boo. I'm not you and you are not me, and that person is not that person and that person is not that person, and that's why, like, God is not boring. We all meet at the center of that one source, but we all bring through different expressions of that one source to make it whole. Like, hello, like abundance. So yeah, there's you and there's the universe, okay? And yes, you are one, but you're also here on planet Earth, this school, this heaven on earth, this paradise, um, this learning planet. And it's very important to recognize that There is a part of you that is the universe, and then there is a part of you that is in deep communion with it, that is in relationship to it. So you have to allow yourself to rest. You have to allow recalibration to take place, because that is when you say to the universe, hey, actually, I understand that we're in this together, and I've done my part. I'm chilling. I've done the manifesting. I've done the work. I show up for the lessons. I pass. I study. This is school. This is school. This life thing is school, and there comes a point where you just kind of just like, okay, cool. I've done my part. You write your test, and you have to allow the teacher to mark. Or shit like that. Shit like that. So we are in co-creation with the universe. We are in co-creation with God. Please rest. Please rest so that you can receive. Because when you're always trying to control things, then you're just like, well, I've got it. And God's like, okay, well, you've got it. The universe is like, well, you've got it. Your higher self's like, okay, well, you've got it. That's great. Well, I'm just going to sit back then, since you're taking care of things, since you know it all. And you don't. That's the whole thing about relationship, is that you do your part and then you let everything else take care of itself, or someone else or the other party take care of what they need to take care of, because this is a collaboration. I'm getting that Three of Pentacles energy. It's a collaboration. Creativity is collaboration. You can't do it by yourself. So please rest. Keep it cute, keep it sexy. Rest. There is a part of you that knows it all, and there's a part of you that is in tune with the all that is, and there is a part of you that actually doesn't know anything. Like, you don't know shit, and you just have to surrender. So let's pull some cards on this download around resting, especially because, oh, this is so pretty. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords and the Two of Cups. So what is that about? I think it speaks to heartbreak that aligns. Yeah, it speaks to heartbreak that aligns us. You know what I mean? And this is why I speak about recalibration, because you don't get to experience the benefits of your heartbreak, because that's the thing about heartbreak. Oh, yeah, we have hectic energy here today. But it's not bad. It's not bad. We alchemists. We're alchemists. We're magicians. We want to do this. So I want you to take a look at this card. Do you see there, like, the heart space is like the Three of Swords? Yeah, sure. Like, thick, dense blanket of grief and whatever. But look at that heart space. It's activating and it's coming alive. And there is no expansion of the heart without heartbreak. That's just the truth. That's just reality. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. So heartbreak allows us to expand not only the scope and the landscape of our hearts, but to expand the heart space so that we can, bring in more love, bring in more harmony, bring in more partnership. And not just partnership, like I said, it's not just like relationship with the love of your life, relationship with the friends, with business associates. It's not just that. It's like true partnership is alignment with the universe. That's when, baby, like, that's when you're tapped in. That's when you're like, flip. You are in partnership and, in harmony, because this is the card of harmony as well. The Two of Cups is about harmonizing, equality, two full cups coming together. So your cup is full, God's cup is full, your cup is full, your higher self's cup is full, your cup is full, the universe's cup is full. Do you understand? That's alignment. That's alignment. And you're moving towards that very quickly here with the Sun of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords. There's a clarity that comes with heartbreak as well. I know you feel me. There is a clarity that comes with heartbreak. It just, oh man, it's like it's like a slingshot. It's like your heart's broken, and then you go through the motions. You go through this, like, very dense blanket of grief. But like, this is also about perspective, because you have the Three Cups. This is the Five of Cups, the card of grief. You have the Three Cups that are like, oh my God, shattered. Like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Like, it's over. But we still have Two Cups. So this is also about clarity, also about changing your perspective, realizing that, sure, this is all broken and, done, but you have this to work with still. You have this to work with still. And it takes a lot of clarity to be able to shift our mindset like that. At the bottom of the deck here, we have, the Temperance card with those angelic wings saying this takes integration, recalibration, integration, again, harmony, peace. Heartbreak, the peace that comes after heartbreak, the peace that comes after the storm, after the grief, after the loss. Come on, you can't tell me. Oh my word. 7 of Cups, Scorpio. Heartbreak kind of brings in this energy where you learn how to make choices based on who you now are. This part of yourself that is one with God, this part of yourself that is one with the universe, this part of yourself that is one with your higher self. Yeah, sure, you have a lot of choices to make, and before you might have been very confused. I mean, like heartbreak and grief, that 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups energy can be very dense and very tricky and obscure to navigate through, right? But like when you come out of that and you get into a space of alignment, check that out. Like, sure, you have choices, you have illusions, but you can see through the BS. The Son of Swords, this is Swords energy, head energy, mental energy. This is about seeing through the BS. Like, okay, cool, fine, whatevs. Like, I can now alchemize. It's a different way of thinking about things, doing things. It's a different this. Oh, I love this. I love this energy. I'm gonna stay here for a little bit. It's a different way of thinking about things, a different way of navigating things. The Son of Swords, the Sun, the Knights. Knights are given apparatus, tools. They're very action oriented, very efficient beings. Sort of, it's very efficient energy. Like we're getting up and going. I mean, look at that. And you're given the tools, the apparatus, the paraphernalia to navigate that grief and turn it into something that brings you into alignment with your destiny. I mean, look at that. Look how gorgeous. So we have the Daughter of Cups, which is here, the Page of Cups. No. The Daughter of Staves. Yeah, it says Staves there. So this would be like your Page of Wands energy. And then we have the Shah of Staves, which is like your King of Wands energy. So there's a beautiful graduation here happening. You go from very youthful, nascent energy, a fire that you're learning to wield, to mastering that fire, to being the ultimate alchemist, baby, to take heartbreak, strife, pain, to take loss and grief and disillusionment, to take choices, confusion, this energy, to take this energy. I mean, like, you can see the cards, they speak for themselves. Look at the colors. It's dark, it's dense. No one can make their way through that. You know what I'm saying? But you take that and you're like, because I am who I think I am, because you are at one with life. You are at one with you are one rather with life, and you are one with God. And you take that and you're like, listen, I'm gonna use this to feel me. That's the thing with heartbreak. You can use it to fuel you. You can use you to redirect you, to align you. Do you understand what I'm saying? And when I speak about fuel, listen, look at that. That horse is running. It's running on something. And what is it running on? It's running on life. It's running on your fire, your chi, your prana, your ability to transmute, your ability to create, your ability to alchemize heartbreak and grief and loss, and to change your perspective and say, actually, this is what I will use to become anew, to bring a renewed sense of life into my life. I mean, this is beautiful. This is just giving warmth and will and power and strength and enjoyment. I mean, this card, come on, it's about enthusiasm and looking at things from a different perspective. Again, perspective. It's about owning your zest for life, claiming your right to live, your right to love, your right to be, your life to shine, your right to thrive. It's passion, will, the power to change things around. Your will, this is will. Think solar plexus energy, Mars. If you're, think Shango, think Ogun. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like divine masculine, very much the emperor. That's that solar plexus energy that alchemizes things. It takes emotions and it turns them around. And it makes joy out of heartbreak. It makes possibility out of grief. It drives things forward. It takes adversity and it's like, fuck that shit. We're going to take this and come into alignment with God, with the higher self, with who we are, and we're going to fuck shit up. I like this. I like this a lot. Thanks for being here. I really wasn't going to record anything today because I was like, oh my word, I'm still recalibrating. I'm still exhausted. My voice, I have like these flu-like symptoms, so happy ascension time. You know what time it is. So yeah, but it's been really good to bond with you all and to be here. I love you and you're doing so well. Can you believe that? Can you believe you can take something that's meant to end you? This is wild. This is meant to finish you, bro. This kind of grief, this kind of heartbreak, the confusion that you were in, and you take this, baby, and you make love out of it. You allow it to draw you closer, to move you closer to the other half of you, to the other part of you. Because oftentimes when we are experiencing heartbreak and grief, it's like this whole thing of like loss as well. Like you feel like you lost something, but we don't really lose, right? We gain a part of ourselves. Only if we're willing to alchemize and see things from a different perspective though. Only when we're willing to do that do we realize, oh my gosh, oh my goodness, what I lost was something that brought me closer to myself, that brought me home to myself. This is the card of Cancer. Home, the fourth house. What I lost brought me closer to myself. That's the power of heartbreak. Like, I don't particularly enjoy heartbreak. I don't enjoy like the experience of it. I don't enjoy navigating through those dense, murky waters. But let me tell you, I endorse it. And I endorse it. If I have to have my heart broken to meet the God in me, to meet my higher self, to meet the part of myself that has been calling me home, if I have to have my heart broken, to come into contact, direct contact with the universe, so that I am aligned, let's go. Let's break that heart, break it, I dare you. Break it now. Because I'm resilient. Because I'm a motherfucking boss. And I alchemize and I transmute and I use that to fuel myself and my power and to embolden myself, to jolt myself awake, man. That's the thing with heartbreak. It is an opportunity to awaken. If you use it, you have to use it. It's an opportunity to awaken if you use your heartbreak. If you don't use your heartbreak, you just stay here in this energy, bro. This Five of Cups energy. You don't even realize that, sure, like, you know, of course you've lost something that you thought was dear to you, but look, you still have something to work with. But and that's the power. And I think there's a beautiful quote by Rumi that I can't remember word for word, you know, but basically to crack the heart open and to allow light into the heart, it has to break. There's no other way. That's kind of the thing with the heart. There's no other way to get to it except, you know, the cracking. And then when you crack the heart open through heartbreak, the heart expands. So you've learned your lesson through heartbreak. And then you get to now learn your lesson through love and alignment. Where's that Two of Cups? Come on, baby. You know, you get to learn this lesson now. Like, okay, cool. The heart done broke, but now we get to heal it and bring it together through alignment and love. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. I could go on about this topic forever. Again, you are one. You are one with your higher self. You are one with the universe. You are one with God. And your heartbreak has led you here. So did you really lose anything? with this Five of Swords energy? Did you lose anything? Did you lose someone worth losing? If the whole point is for you to awaken to the truth of who you are, to awaken to the God in you, to awaken to your beauty, to establish harmony, to say, I am home with God, I am home with the universe, I am home with my higher self. Was that heartbreak a tragedy? Was it a gift? Was it a miracle? I love you. See you next time.